Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to the museum. We at Results for America are thrilled to have the chance to co-sponsor this event with RealClearPolitics. Thank you to Carl and thank you, Meg, for all of the hard work you've done in pulling this together. We want to give a special thank you to the Laura and John Arnold Foundation, who have generously supported us to help launch this new effort. We're starting at the city level and launch our new Moneyball for Government fellowship. And they are a foundation that's sort of relentlessly focused on data and evidence and sort of maximizing opportunity and minimizing injustice is sort of how they describe it. So we're thrilled to be partners with them. I also wanted to thank today's speakers. Governments at all levels are facing constrained budgets and pressing long-term social challenges. We know that. And to manage this, we know that cities are harnessing an idea that's worked for corporations. It's worked for sports teams. Increasingly, nonprofits are using this. And that's to use data and evidence and evaluation to invest funds to get better results and direct funds away from things that aren't working. So to make choices very much based on impact. Everyone you'll hear from today has a deep experience in applying this what works approach to their policy decisions, to their funding decisions, in order to improve outcomes for kids and families and their communities. We're very lucky to have Secretary Castro here. As he was one of our first Moneyball for Government All-Stars when he was the mayor of San Antonio. He was relentless in using data and evidence and evaluation to improve the results in his city. He was the proud mayor of a geek city, as we termed it. And so we're thrilled that he's now at HUD and going to be using that same sort of rigor, the same focus on data and evidence and evaluation to improve the HUD performance and to improve the kinds of things that will make a difference in communities around the country. So we're just absolutely thrilled to have him here. Philadelphia and Baltimore, too, we're going to hear from those mayors. They also are leading the nation when it comes to prioritizing what works. Mayor Nutter and Mayor Rawlings Blake have set a standard for other cities in terms of using strategic goals, outcome and performance-based budgeting, the use of CityStat, all focusing on data and evidence to get what is the most important measure, which is improving the lives of their citizens. Thanks also to Ben Hecht and Steve Goldsmith and Kirsten Lodel. And now I want to take a moment to just introduce you to our Moneyball for Government Fellows. We have 11 senior officials from around the country, from every part of the country, red states, blue states, Republican mayors, Democratic mayors. These fellows, as of today, are starting to participate in an 18-month program designed to help their cities better invest in what works. Our fellows are here today, so I wanted to ask them to stand up. Albuquerque, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Louisville, New Orleans, New York, Seattle, Salt Lake County, Tulsa, Baltimore, and Philadelphia. All part of this growing nationwide effort to use data and evidence to get better outcomes for their citizens. So thank you to them. So cities are leading the way. There's so much that the federal government can learn from what these cities have done and what they will be doing. And so that's why we have this event in Washington, D.C. to shine an extra bright spotlight on the work of these cities and hope that the federal government and us in D.C. can learn more about how to do this more effectively. So with that, welcome to everyone, and thank you very much for being here with us today.